let's move on to the refs. And I'm going to tell you something that's really interesting. As you can see, Andy Reid arguing with refs, this is normal, right? The refs are going to call this game. How do the refs prepare for this game, right? And I have another picture in a second. Not yet, Howard. I'm going to show them something else real quick. How do the refs prepare for the Super Bowl? It's like they got to get the stretching in, right? They got to get out there. It's a Super Bowl. They're going to be laser focused. We're going to blow the whistle more or like, call more things or be more on top of it. It's like, it's the Super Bowl. It's going to be physical gameplay. It's not going to be like the regular season, the playoffs, and the Super Bowl. We're talking players playing for a paycheck. We're talking players playing for a bonus, a roster spot, a resume builder for next season. You're in your last year, you're a free agent next year, ball out in a Super Bowl because next year you're a Super Bowl winner coming back where you might be playing somewhere else. So what do these refs do? They're calling these plays, and you can see Andy Reid is on it, right? Patrick Mahomes on it. And people are like, oh, man, the refs always help the Chiefs, yada, yada, yada. Maybe, maybe not. Not going down that road. I'm just saying refs, sometimes it can be a little interesting, right, with how tough they got to call games. Let them play. It's physical. They got to get out there, and they got to play. And the hardest part about it is the regular season, you got preseason. Refs are getting out there a little bit, getting their feet wet running, calling some plays, a couple holding calls they missed. The team's getting back in the groove. Then you got the regular season, right? Building up early on, getting going. And then you got the playoffs, and the refs are really starting to get in, and it's who we're going to put in the playoffs. What refs are the best? What refs are kicked out of the season because of things they did? Then you got the Super Bowl, right? So let me show you something interesting. Howard, let's pull this picture up for people here behind here. So here's the thing, okay? And I want you guys to understand something watching this. And as we upload this content to YouTube, okay, you have women refs now in the NFL. If you're watching it live right now, I'm talking to you live. And after I get done with this, all the highlights I get from the live clips go to YouTube, and they go through all the platforms and all over to keep building our network and our platform here with the program. So, women refereeing. Okay, let me just say this. I love the equal opportunity. It's great. I love that women have the opportunity to coach, to play at times at the kicker position. We've seen that a couple times. To ref games, no problem, right? They can't go in the locker room. Obviously, some of these things are a little different, but I'm not too sure that I feel that that's a great thing for a couple reasons only. Not because they're not professional, not because they can't learn the game, not because they won't be great at their job, not because they can't be as good as male refs, not because they don't deserve to be there. But what I'm saying is, guys on the field say things all the time to each other. This is a male sport. In the locker room, on the field, off the field, social media. For lack of a better term, we talk shit. Lack of a better term, right? So what I'm saying is, will these women be interested or be able to, close their ears, per se, tunnel vision, and kind of close their ears and walk by and not hear certain things? Because that's what happens on the football field. Players are talking shit. You're going to hear all kinds of things that you've never heard in your life. And if you're a woman watching this right now, you have no idea what locker room talk sounds like. And everyone that's watching this, that's a man that's played sports and who watches as we upload to YouTube, understands what I'm talking about. In the locker room, we say things. I'm no longer in the locker room, so they say things, and those things transpire onto the field. And all the social media hype transpires on the field. So there's a little bit of yapping back and forth, and the ref should let that go. Let it go. It's part of the game. Now, if you're slandering people, if you're giving racial remarks, if you're saying things outlandish, okay, not tolerate that. But let these guys jabber back and forth and talk shit. It's part of the game. Will the women referees be able to handle some of that conversation? Because if I'm around them, I might not say certain things. But if I am, walking by and they happen to hear something, they might take it the wrong way. Let's just be clear. They might take it the wrong way. So all I'm saying is the refs have a big cutout job for them. I hope that they get their stretching in, their push-ups, and get their stamina right, their conditioning, because they're up and down the field. But let them play football. If you're a male ref on the field, let them play football. Don't call every little tiny thing. Let them ball out. And if you're a woman ref on the field, understand you're going to hear things that you might not like. You might not want to tolerate, but close your ears. It's the NFL. It's a Super Bowl. Hey guys, thanks for watching and tuning into the Brandon Mason Show. Please remember to like and subscribe. Until next time.